The FBI has opened an investigation into one of America's most corrupt criminal operations, the FBI. Speaking from his poker game at the FBI's cafeteria and social club, the Federal Bureau of Investigation's capo da tutti capi, Christopher Wray, made the announcement to several of the Bureau's special agents and other made men. Wray told the family sit-down he was shocked to learn how corrupt he was and that he was planning to start investigating himself immediately. The special agents responded to the comment by chuckling darkly and then continued counting the quarters they'd stolen from local parking meters, making sure to put aside 10% for the mysterious figure known only as the big guy. The announcement came after agents from the Federal Bureau, now known simply as the Outfit, broke into Mar-a-Lago, the Florida home of former President Donald Trump, executing a warrant signed by Judge Bruce Reinhart, a former attorney for cronies of Jeffrey Epstein. They said the warrant gave the FBI agents legal authority to leave the severed head of a horse in the former president's bed, and also to search for, documents or whatever. Corrupt Attorney General and FBI consigliere Merrick Garland, in remarks caught on a federal wiretap, said, quote, "Corruption at the Department of Justice has now risen to the highest level, and believe me, I should know. I thought when I labeled concerned parents domestic terrorists, I couldn't get any lower, but I continually surprise myself by entering ever more degrading depths of political malfeasance. Fortunately, the public can trust me to investigate my complete dishonesty in an unprejudiced and bipartisan manner. I've already ordered SWAT teams to raid the homes of several Republicans at 3 a.m. and issued subpoenas to Democrats in the form of those cute punch bowl invites where you click on the envelope and it opens right there on your computer screen." Unquote. White House spokeswoman Karine "The Lip" Jean-Pierre, whose aliases also include Mama Malarkey, The Big Lie, and Lady Orwell, said the raid on Mar-a-Lago was a joint operation carried out by all of the FBI's 5 families, and that she'd never heard of it and had no knowledge of it, and pled the Fifth Amendment and demanded to enter witness protection. The Lip went on to say that agents were empowered by Judge Reinhart's warrant to crack open the former president's safe and make sure none of the incriminating documents they'd brought with them were discovered inside. Then they were permitted to go into Melania's closets so they could examine her lingerie and tell Judge Reinhart what it felt like, and especially how it smelled. Commenting on the raid to the 15-year-old girl who was giving him a massage, Judge Reinhart said, quote, "This warrant is one of the most despicable abuses of power I have ever committed in my long years as a defender of pimps and child molesters. I let Trump's political opponents invade his home over some nonsense about the federal archives, whose classified documents have been missing ever since Hillary Clinton wiped her private cell phones with bleach and then destroyed them with a hammer in what then FBI boss James Comey called an act of carelessness. I can't wait to uncover what a complete political puppet I am. Why, if Jeffrey Epstein hadn't hanged himself in prison just at the moment when every security camera happened to be turned off and his guards happened to have wandered away, I'd probably be under indictment already. I plan to start investigating myself just as soon as this massage has had a happy ending." Unquote. FBI spokesman Mark McCluskey, still speaking in a hoarse voice after having been shot in the throat by Michael Corleone, says the FBI has suspected itself of wrongdoing ever since they staged a phony investigation into Trump's Russian collusion based on information they knew was false and covered up the fact that President Biden is on the take by burying information they knew was true. McCluskey said, quote, "We in the FBI are in a perfect position to get to the bottom of this because we're at the bottom of this. And to ensure fairness, we're even handing the investigation over to a special prosecutor, Hunter Biden." Wow, that was great. You want more great content? Like and subscribe to the Andrew Klavan Podcast.